Hello everyone! In this video, we will explore the Ribbon tab insert from the Word application. In this tab, we will find the group of commands for all the different elements that we can use in a document like tables, pictures, shapes, files, and more. So, let's get to it. In your Word application, click on the Insert tab to explore the elements we have available. The first group of commands are related to pages. Let's open the Cover Page menu, and here we can select a template for the cover of the document. For example, the facet. This template will add a header design and placeholders for title, subtitle, and the abstract. The original blank page that we had is pushed to the second page. The next command from this group, insert a blank page. And the last command creates a page break at any point of the page. This basically creates another blank page from where you are in the page. The next group is tables. Open the table menu, and here you can decide how many columns and rows you want to insert on your table. Just drag the mouse to select them and then click on it to insert the table. And there we have. From here, the table functions like any other table. You can navigate it by moving the mouse or using the keyboard arrows and just start typing your information. You can change the size of the columns by dragging on each of the dividers, or you can add columns or rows with right-click, insert, and you can insert columns to the left or to the right, or you can insert rows above or below. You can delete rows and columns and more options. You can also change the format of the table by changing the shading, changing the borders, the font, and some more. The next group of commands is illustrations. Open the picture menu, and here we can select inserting a picture from this device, stock, or online. Click on this device, then browse your pictures, select one, and insert. And there you have. You can edit the size of the picture by dragging with the mouse from one of the corners, making it bigger or smaller, and from the Picture Format tab, you can make other adjustments to the picture, like changing the color, the styles, and more. We can insert shapes. Open the menu, and here we have a vast selection of shapes, lines, basic shapes, arrows, flowcharts, and more. To insert, just click on the shape, and then click on the document where you want to insert the shape. You can change the size of the shape similar to the picture, you can rotate, and if you go to the Shape Format tab, we can change the fill color, the outline, the effects, and more. Open the Smart Art menu. Here we can find different types of designs categorized by list, process, cycles, and others. From the cycles, I will insert a basic cycle, then click OK. We get the shapes with predefined placeholders. For my cycle, I only want 4 steps. On the left window, select one of the shapes and click on Remove. The template is modified, and now I can add my information: plan, do, check, and act. And I got the PDCA cycle. We will explore more of this Smart Art tool in a separate session. We can insert icons, 3D models, charts, and screenshots. For this last one, the Word app will hide, and whatever you're running in the background will be grayed out for you to select a portion of the screen. Select a section and it will get imported to your document. This particular tool is mostly used to create how-to instructions. The next group is links. Click on the button and a new window will open with different options to create the link to an existing file, to a place on this document, to a new document, or to an email address. Let's close this for a moment and I will add the text Learn with Cobb. Then click on the link button again, and on the address section type the website to create the hyperlink: www.learnwithcobb.com, for example, and click OK. To test the link, press Ctrl and hover over the link and click on it. And that will open the hyperlink that we just created. The next group is comments. Click on the button and a new section opens to the right of the document. Here, you can do a remark for the document. For example, this is a hyperlink to Learn with Cobb website. Click on the paper plane to post. The next group is headers and footers. If you open the menu, you will find several predefined options. Let's select Facet. That is the same design that we use for the cover page. Then click on the header to type a text. Like, this is just the header. Once you're done, double-click on another section of the document to get out of the header, and for the footer will be similar. Open the menu and search for the facet. Here we got the placeholder with the username created in the document and to add the institution. I will add Learn with Cobb. To get out, double-click on a different section of the document. Open the page number menu. Here we have a series of options to add to the top or the bottom of the page, or to the page margin, and some more options. The next group is text. Open the text box menu. Here we have a series of options like simple text box, sidebars, quotes, and more. Let's choose the facet quote. This inserted the predefined template and open the shapes format, so you can make adjustments to the color, the fill, and others. Then you just type your information directly on the placeholders. Open the quick part menu, and I will skip the auto text and focus on the document property. Here we can select from different types: abstract, comments, keywords, and more. We can insert word art, signature line, date and time, and for this one we have different formats available. Select one and then click OK. The last command from this group is Objects. Click on the button and a new window opens to create the object. We can do it from a new file or from an existing file. Browse your files and select one. Click Insert and select How to display. It can be as a link to a file or as an icon. Click OK, and here we have our file. If you double click on it, you can open the file. There you go. The next group is symbols. Here you can insert different types of equations from the predefined list, or you can create your own with Insert a New Equation. You can insert different types of symbols. Here are only the most used, but if you select more symbols, you will see all the different options that you have to select from. Select one of them and click Insert. And there we go. I hope you find this video helpful to get you familiarized with Word. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow my pages to learn more about this application. I'll see you in the next video.